We never suspected we'd see the day when a Ferrari SUV turned into a reality, yet directly following numerous fruitful high-dollar, elite execution sport-utes, the organization has at last buckled under unrelenting commercial center strain and delivered 2024 Purosangue. However, a SUV with Ferrari's dancing horse identification on the grille won't demolish the brand. All things considered, effective cycles of the idea have served sports vehicle brands, for example, Porsche and Lamborghini, very well. It's not just ultra-execution utes like the Cayenne Super or the Urus that the Purosangue will have deliberately targeted, yet additionally ultra-extravagance models like the Bentley Bentayga and the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. A roaring V12 motor is the just powertrain offered. How could it require anything more? The designers have likewise buttressed the Sangue's ride and taking care of with a stunt dynamic suspension framework to assist it with driving as a Ferrari ought to. Hope to require a multifaceted investments director's compensation to bear the cost of it. Obviously, prices start just over $400,000, including the compulsory gas-guzzler tax. What's going on for 2024? The Purosangue is an all-new model for the Ferrari setup as well as the Italian supercar producer's most memorable SUV. A large group of extravagance and execution highlights come norm on the Purosangue. However, Ferrari has choices that purchasers might need to consider. Rubbing front seats may be something decent to have following a lot of time cruising down the Monte Carlo coast, and sunseekers might be enticed by the accessible electrochromic glass rooftop. One way or the other, we'd propose utilizing Ferrari's personalization choices to make a Purosangue that is Puro-you. Motor, transmission, and execution. To idealists laughing at a SUV wearing the popular skipping horse identification, we'll highlight the normally suctioned 6.5-liter V12 motor hiding under the Purosangue's hood. Nothing says Ferrari in excess of a shouting 715 horsepower 12-chamber, and it even wears the brand's unmistakable red painted valve tones. The motor makes a good 528 pound-feet of force, and we gauge that it ought to drive the Purosangue to 60 miles per hour in 3.2 seconds and on to a maximum velocity of 193 miles per hour. We left away from our underlying test drive very intrigued with the Purosangue's taking care of an execution, easing any excess uncertainty we had that Ferrari's most memorable SUV would be a failure. A versatile suspension framework is standard and uses an electric engine at each edge of the SUV to apply power to the dampers during cornering moves to control body roll. Thusly, the Purosangue has no requirement for customary enemy of roll bars, and it can likewise dig in during hard driving by diminishing its ride level by 0.4 inches. At full visit, the Purosangue in all actuality does its best impression of sports vehicle can, and it's one's genuinely persuading fuel economy and real-world MPG. Say farewell to your gas cash. The V12 controlled Purosangue is one of Ferrari's least eco-friendly contributions. The EPA appraises it's really great for just 12 miles per gallon city and 16 miles per gallon throughway. However, for setting, both the Urus and the 12-cylinder Bentayga procure comparable appraisals of 12 miles per gallon city, 17 mile per gallon roadway. Whenever we get an opportunity, we'll take the Purosangue on our 75 mile per hour expressway mileage course and update this story with its experimental outcomes. Interior and comfort. As the main ebb and flow Ferrari to offer genuine space for 4 riders, the Purosangue is with a bunch of smooth back pivoted style, likewise called self-destruction, back entryways that are said to make it more straightforward to get to the secondary lounge while safeguarding a 2 entryway appearance. The front and back seats are individual containers, significance there's no seat in the back for a periodic fifth traveler, and the 2 columns have a mid-control area and a mid-control area. Obviously, the inside is wrapped in Ferrari quality materials. To say that the cockpit is driver situated would be putting it mildly, as the vast majority of the vehicle's controls are worked through the controlling wheel. A major shock in this period of tablet-style focus stack screens is that there could be no middle-mounted infotainment touchscreen. A glass rooftop is discretionary, yet in the event that you couldn't care less about seeing the sun while driving, staying with the standard carbon fiber rooftop board will save some weight. While there's no halfway mounted infotainment show, there is a 10.2-inch computerized measure bunch and a different 10.2-inch screen for the front traveler. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are both standard, yet an in-run route framework isn't offered. Ferrari expects a great many people would simply involve their telephones for such a help. Thanks for watching the video till the end. Don't forget to like the video and Kanabone to support me. Take care of yourself.